So I think the practice is very important for you. That's a very honest thing. Like I'm not here to hire you. I'm just giving you an honest feedback on that part. You have to really practice a lot more than your current status. And I think the companies are already coming in. You must have already given a lot many interviews. It might happen that you might get hired with this current status of your DSA itself because of some luck factor. But if I see an average scenario, you are still not very up to the mark in terms of the preparation. Okay. Yeah, Chakshu, I think we can start. Okay.
Sure, sir. Hope you are doing well. My name is Pragya. I am currently a student at IIIT Vadodara, Gandhinagar campus, and I recently been an intern at IIIT Kota. So during the journey of the BTech, I have came across different courses, wonderful concepts, and I have contributed it to the projects such as Text Predictor and Look Smart app.
So can you just summarize your projects one of the major technical project?
Okay, so I'll start with my Text Predictor. So the aim of the project is to make computer write on our behalf. And I have used machine learning model, long short-term memory networks, and the database used is the BBC News database. The inspiration of the idea comes from the Google auto-completion form, like where you find that whenever you write email, it has a tendency to complete it or it predict the next word in that particular context. So I want to I want to simulate the same thing, but in a different manner. So I have started with the database, and it was categorical database. Basically, it consisted of 5 categories data. These are the raw text. The data are of the politics, like the text are of the politics, entertainment, sports, etc. So in this manner, I have segregated these data. After segregating these data, I have the words, or I can say non-uniform length strings of or sentences. So I have converted them into the tokens. The tokenization is a process of separating the plain text into smaller units. In this case, it is the words. So basically, I have now the array of the words instead of the string.
So yeah, before I start, I wanted to know how good you are at the DSA part.
Sir, I've been working on it. Like, it is a kind of continuous process, and sometimes if the questions are known and already read by me or solved by me, it is easy to do it in the interviews.
Okay, so if I ask you which is your favorite data structure, so can you tell me one?
I can like a linked list and trees.
Okay, let's start with a simple problem, which constitutes of an array itself. So the array is having numbers from, it need not to be in a sorted order, and even it need not to be in an 1 to n order itself. It's just a normal array. It could be of any form. The output array should be product of all elements in the array except that number. Okay, so in that case, the output will be 6, 3, and 2. So what we achieved here is that output array is equal to basically product of all element. So okay, let's have a first thought. What are you thinking? How will you solve this problem? A simple one.
Sure.
Like, so, maybe you don't have to jump to the code. Let's first discuss the approach.
Okay. Like if I see this problem, I can say that I have to jump to the next of the array. So if I have if I am on the ith number, like ith position or index, I have to jump from the I have to skip that and jump on the other. So I may start with a for loop where there is an I for that index that we have to skip, and there will be another for loop, the J, that we can have for the other elements.
What is the time complexity you are proposing here?
It will be of n square.
Okay. Let me know if you need any hint.
Yes, sir, I should go for hint.
Sorry?
If you could provide some help.
Okay. So your prefix some concept was correct, provided you have to just obviously refer here product prefix product. And yeah, I think if you can think in a way like at a particular point, all you need is a product before it and product after it. So you can have a prefix product array like that, which can help you.
So I should have a prefix as well as a suffix array. Suppose there is an I, right? So I have to use 2 for loops only to do that.
Sorry, can you repeat?
It won't be done in the complexity that you were asking.
Okay, so when you were achieving this prefix array, what was the time complexity to achieve this prefix array?
N square.
You are using n square to achieve this prefix array. You
yes,
sure you cannot do it in big O of n? Okay, I think rest part you can code, but yeah. Okay, can you go to the next page? Yeah. So you must have solved this very common problem of finding that whether a parenthesis is a valid one or not, right? So now there is a small twist here that we don't have to find that whether it's valid or invalid. We have to find the longest valid parenthesis.
Yeah, so I can start with that approach only. Okay. When, suppose if there I break it simply when I achieve a known desirable, if I achieve something like this, that it is at first it is the closing bracket, so I just simply break here. I put a count equal to 0, and and there is a maximum length variable. So basically it checks over every iteration that if it is valid, then count the length should be +1, and the max of the length and the count will be stored in the length.
Okay. Anyways, we are not on right track. Anyways, you leave this thing. So let's have a very quick CSF understanding, computer science fundamental. So can you explain the concept of acid property in database?
Yeah, acid acronym stand for atomicity, consistency, isolation, and durability.
Okay. So yeah, that formally ends up the interview. Do you have any questions from your side?
But I literally want to know more, that how could I improve, because I still know, so far I have given 5 interviews, so I know that where I'm lacking, definitely, technically I know where I'm lacking. Sometimes it is just about confidence and improvising, and at the time, the quick thought process.
Okay. Okay. Too many thoughts at okay. First of all, take it in a right order. Okay. Forget what others are getting, what questions they are getting, what interview environment they are into. You have to focus upon yours, and you have to focus upon your own placement, not in the name of what others are getting and what not they are getting. Okay. All I wanted to see is your approach, but I think you need to solve more problems to build that approach part.
Thank you, sir.
Chalo. Thanks.